Yo, so like, okay, I was gonna say how the heck they got like all the bone off of those huge slabs of meat, but then I realized that the dragon is fucking massive, and they probably don't even need to like dig into the bone when they were cutting off the big cuts, you know. So my point is totally moot. Never mind. Moving on. Gay. Again, full disclaimer: if you're watching, I have read the manga, so I do know what's coming up. This is just me fangasming over how great of an adaptation this is. Thistle! Yo, Thistle's voice? That sounds amazing. Like, he has that kind of androgynous vibe going for him that feels like super, how do I say it? Like, enchanting, you know? Then again, he is the spoiler alert. Actually, I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't know why. Chilchuk's PJs are like adorable. I mean, it's basically the same thing as Laios is wearing, but yeah. Shit. I bet anime onlys have their blood running cold right now. You know what I mean? Y'all are not ready for this lore drop. Okay, anime onlys. Did you expect this guy to come back like at this point? Like it was hinted at in the paintings episode, but I wonder if y'all forgot or not. I know I did. Yo! Marcel with the clutch moves. Damn, girl. Yo, this is getting like made in abyss right here. I saw people make that joke and like they're not wrong. I mean, he is the Mad Mage, so this is kind of expected. Bro, is it weird that this is hot to me? Like, goddamn, Marcel. Whoo. Yo, she's going crazy, dude. Like, okay, so like we all gave the last episode some shit because they removed Marcel looking like super damn hot when she was casting the spell. That one particular shot, y'all know what I'm talking about. But okay, this kind of makes up for it. You know, if they didn't skimp out on the craziness, this was like one of the other like three times that Marcel is hot in this series. So I'm glad they kept this intensity going, you know, with the blood, the crazy laughing, the eye bags. Yes, the eye bags. Like, all right, you won back the crowd, Delicious in Dungeon. You won back the crowd. Bro, the caption just rolling with the food. Like, what the hell? I like the subtitle said Marcel, Chilchuk, and Senchi screaming, but not Laios. Oh, yeah, he's unconscious. That's why. You heard that, anime onlys? He called her Dragon. Yes, this is as bad as it sounds. I'm serious. God, I can't imagine how anime onlys are feeling right now. Like knowing we just got Fallon back, then boom, she's gone again. Like that's exactly how it was for the manga readers. Like legit. The walls closing in. This is a classic of D&D. God, I know this is a bad situation for these guys, but like these shots of like Marcel's legs is like, woo. Sorry, I'm trying to turn off the simping as much as I can, bro. Like, it would be easier if I didn't know what was going on and how this is gonna end up, so I can focus on that. But yeah, I can't remember. Did they get Laios through that hole as well? Oh yeah, they did. You're dead. Yo, I like how Senshi has a new knife. You know, like the other one got. I think did it get shattered in the dragon fight? That like minstrel knife. I think that one is just like a cleaver now. You know what I mean? Yo, that scream, like that went up like 10 octaves right there. I don't know who Chilchuck's VA is in Japan, but like they nailed that. It's like, ah! Oh, I can't do it. Yo, I forgot about her. Like peak ass design right here. Like she's got well, all the orcs have that like those pig features, you know. But this like I'm not even sure if you would call that some kind of like crop top or whatever, you know. But like but the hair and the pink skin, like this is like something I've never seen in anime before, and that's largely because you don't see like big chicks designed like this in anime, unfortunately. But yeah, hell yeah, I forgot about her, and she's great. Oh yeah, they're pretty murderous. That aside, she's a great character. Yup, the cabbage merchant. Yeah. I love how even with all the dark shit happening, like a Fallon being gone and the Mad Maid showing up and everything just going all made in abyss on us, Delicious in Dungeon never like forgets what it ultimately is. It's a food anime. And then we get things like this with the medicine, you know? These cutaways, it's always there to remind us that this is what the show is. Like, no matter how dark things get, no matter how intense the stakes become, this is ultimately the show we're watching. And I love that. Come on, Marcel, your lesbian ass wouldn't mind. I don't know, man. This is the Yuri I signed up for. Like the Farcell stuff is great, but this is one level above it. Yes, I can finally talk about him without spoiling anything. Yes, that dude is the Mad Mage. That's actually pretty funny. Like, he could have told y'all that this was gonna happen if you killed the Red Dragon, but no. Like, he gave you the map and all, but he conveniently did not mention that the Mad Mage was gonna come beat your asses for that, you know? Like, goddamn, Zon. Oh, man, that's actually... I'm giving you a lot of shit for that, but honestly, like, bold move, man. Like, well played. You know, I actually like really liked this chapter when I read it because it gives a lot more into like Chilchuck's like personal ethics. Like the things he's like suggesting for lying to them is pretty like shitty. Like it would hurt them immensely, but the fact that he's actually like even considering it says a lot about who he is, you know? And that does not to say that Chilchuck is ultimately a selfish asshole or anything. Like I'm not saying that at all because I know how this chapter ends, but yeah, it's definitely one of those things where like you say you're gonna do something, but actions speak louder than words, and Chilchuck is just too nice of a guy to really go through with it. You know what I mean? Damn, girl. Like she's not wrong, bro. The guilt, bro, eating away at you. The chill. Oh, it was actually a spirit. I thought that was just her glare, like causing the chill. Never mind. Yeah, about that explosion. I have nothing to do with that. Like, I know how it is, Chocho, but you gotta understand when you're with a party, nothing is gonna like work out perfectly. You know what I mean? Like looking like an idiot is just part of the job. You know, like there's just too many contingencies that happen when you're adventuring for things to just work out like 100% your way. You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta own it, bro. I say that as someone who's played D&D before. You gotta own the fact that you're kind of gonna like fuck things up immensely. You know, that's just part of the job title. Like I said, like luck is a really big factor when you're doing these things. You know, like not everything will play out logically. The best party members know how to adapt and stuff. Oh god, the frog suits. Dumb looking face. Come on, we love Marcel for it, you know? Uh huh. You know, I like I said, I do like Chilchuck. Like you can disagree with him, and you're supposed to disagree with him, but it's honestly a very human reaction. You know, like we give cowards a bad name and all, but it's just a natural human instinct. You know, to just take the easy way out, self preservation, and all that. And so yeah, you can. I disagree with Chilchuck. Obviously, you're supposed to, but you can still like see where he's coming from, and you can't entirely hate him for it. You know what I mean? Like this is how a coward would do it. You know, he's perfectly right about that. Yo, this was like one of those wham lines. You know, to use a TV tropes word. Cause yeah, this is why I love Chilchuk, bro. He talks a lot of shit. Like that's his whole like thing. He actually got the stat for like verbal abuse, if you can believe it. But yeah, I love Chilchuk because he says a lot of things that he really doesn't mean. It's probably just his way of like it's a defense mechanism, you know, to protect himself from like the fact that he's a lot more like emotionally involved than he likes to say he is. You know, he's all about like I just here to take the job. You know, I got paid in advance. That's the only reason why I'm here. I'm not like emotionally connected to you fuckers. Like screw you. Like nah, no. He might say that, but he really doesn't. Like he's actually a good person who actually wants them to live. You know what I mean? It's really that simple. On a side note, I kind of ship these two together a little bit. I know it's weird because she was just about to kill him a while ago, but they look cute together. I don't know. Is it just me? Like, come on. Tell me I'm not the only one, like, boarding here. Like, hands on deck? Yeah? The orc, princess, and Chilchuck? Come on now. Show of hands. What the fuck are you guys doing? Let him cook. Let him cook. Dang, dude. Like, I felt that in his voice, you know? And you know what? This is one of those rough situations where you have to think more pragmatically, and it sure as hell is not easy, you know? Because, like, your instinct is to just go after your sister as fast as you can, retrieve her, you know? And I saw a lot of people giving these guys a whole lot of shit because they took their sweet ass time, but, like, no, they weren't taking their sweet ass time. You know what I mean? This dungeon is massive, and it's a liability. And, like, the hardest part is realizing that you gotta like come in prepared, and it's you'll probably have you'll increase your chances of success a lot better by like spending a lot of your time in doing these things, like investing your time in like getting good sleep, getting your supplies, like eating good food, as the show always says. Like obviously you want to save your like friends as fast as you can, but the hardest thing to realize is that like self-preservation is the one thing that you kind of need to really like succeed. You know, like a lot of adventure stories or fantasy stories don't really like go into it that much, but when you think about it, it really is something that is worth your time. So yeah, going up to the surface is not a bad idea. You know, it's hard. Laios must really feel conflicted about it, I'm sure, but yeah, you got to make the hard decisions here, bro. Like, goddamn, I love this series so much, dude. This is great, bro. Like, you, man. Like I said, this is the real dungeon meshi. You know, I've seen people make that joke, and it kind of is. Because, like, a lot of the emotional stuff that was only hinted at the beginning of the series finally comes to full view in this episode. You know, like we see these characters hurt. Actually, like this is at their lowest, and we're finally like getting to this point. You know, they can't just brush it off. This it really is dungeon meshi beyond just the episodic monster of the week. Let's cook monsters type of thing they had going on earlier. They still do that. They wouldn't be the same show if it wasn't, but this is when they really like put everything uh where the author really did the themes of this series like in all aspects, you know? Like they really like explored everything there is to know about like eating in the dungeon. And I love that. I cannot wait for the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.